Play with fun and have a life all day. Have yourself a real life Saturday. Saturday is Tiswas, every day to miss, 'cause Saturday is Tiswas day. Saturday is Tiswas, every day to miss, 'cause Saturday is Tiswas day. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday is Tiswas day. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday is Tiswas, never a day to miss, 'cause Saturday is Tiswas day.
Good morning, welcome to Tiswas number 2987. It's a very special morning because it's exactly 43 years this morning, 43rd anniversary since Smello last had a bath. And by popular request this morning, thousands of you have written in saying we've got to wash him if he wants to continue. So under protest, he's washing.
It's still smelling. There's a child here crying at the smell of it all. Our special guests this morning are the Pretenders, Elaine Page. We've got music from Cliff Richard, The Freshies, Slade, Rainbow, loads of cartoons, and competitions galore.
That's right, and also, of course, the very welcome return of Algernon, Winston Spencer,
Great.
Castlereagh, Razzmatazz, Hootie Elbow, Spit the Dog, Cough the Cat. Will he do anything at all this morning? Also be the vicar who sings to his hard-boiled eggs, and David Bellamy.
Excuse me, Quit. Have I just got time to say hello to Rodney Richard Frobisher, who is currently reclining in a wet ward in a Richmond hospital? Apparently, he's whipped his vertebrae, Quit.
No, you haven't, David. We haven't got time. A bit later on, we'll be asking the oh-so-important question, does a whale that's enjoying himself have a man of a time?
Mr. Angus McCorkindale and Anne McLaughlin from Scotland, who between them have over 600 offences for drunkenness, were married today in Glasgow. A friend of the family said they've been going on steady together for 6 years.
And finally, it's just been announced from Stockholm that Vladimir Kurtz, the Russian bell ringer, who was exiled for ringing his church bells all through the night, has been awarded this year's No Peace Bell Prize.
Good morning. The water cycle. Now, here we have the ocean, and under the heat of the sun, the water evaporates, rises as water vapour into clouds, driven inland by the prevailing winds, where it meets high ground. The clouds rise, reaches the upper atmosphere, where the water vapour condenses into rain. The rain comes down the side of the hill, down to the rivers and streams, into the reservoir. From the reservoir, it's pumped into the water tower. From there, it goes into the water main. From the water main, the house is connected by a pipe to your tap. Here. Now, you fill the bucket with water like that, obviously. And then, when you throw the water away, it goes down into the drain, along the sewer, and back into the ocean again. Where, again, in the heat of the sun, the water vaporizes, forms clouds down here, it goes right down the side of the hill, into the reservoir. From the reservoir, as I say, it goes into the water tower, along through the main, and back into the tap, as I explained to you previously. And as I say, once you've thrown the water away, like that, it goes down into the drain here, comes into the ocean, it makes rise up by the heat of the sun, along the clouds come right down here in rain, up into the water tower. From the water tower goes to the tap, on the tap here it goes. Down the drain again, from the drain it goes into the sea, up on the water vapour, along here, driven by clouds, down the side of the mountain, into the water tower, back into the tap here, from the tap it goes down the drain, along the ocean up here, back to the clouds coming up here like this, along the water vapour here, down the
Good morning, Earl of Britain. This is an ale on behalf of the reservation of the 25-letter Alphabet Society. My name is Eregrin Archer, and I think we should do away with the letter. The Society already has the patronage of Buckingham Alice, including such dignitaries as Rince Charles, Rincess Anne, and Mark Hillis. We need to abolish amphlets so that everyone in the ovulation will know of our Ollises. We need your support. In the words of this piece of poetry, Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat. Lease utter any in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a any, a half any will do. If you haven't got a half any, egg off, you bunch of old meanies. Now, remember the old proverb. Eater, ire, icter, eck of ickled etter. Did eater, ire, icker, eck of ickled ecker? If eater, ire, icter, eck of ickled etter, where's the eck of ickled ecker? Eater, ire, icked. So, lease, send your money, cheques, postal orders, ounds and ennies. Please give generously. And again, here's our address. Reservation 25-letter Alphabet, the Post Office, Portsmouth Arth, Lymouth Road, Orchester, Pembrokeshire. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
We've just heard, just a quick news flash, that there's a van load of criminals have collided with a cement mixer on the M6, and we believe they're all hardened convicts.
Too much noise, will you stop?
Oh,
No, will you? This is going to be a what's going on here? Have I no control over this? What are you doing? Thank you very much.
We interrupt this commercial break to bring you a news flash.
Good morning, Trez back, and it's really wonderful to be here. But first, the news. A British heavyweight boxer was knocked unconscious by ringsiders in the annual Rome versus London boxing match last night. A priest was later arrested for administering the last rite. At the Old Bailey today, a man who stole 10 gallons of petrol from a Bromsgrove garage was given 6 months, 300 stamps and a chunky tumbler. An Irish steel guitarist was taken to hospital last night after getting caught in a thunderstorm. He later said to be suffering from extreme rust. It's really wonderful to be back on Tiswas, and it's just nice to know that they haven't reverted back to their old ways of throwing buckets of water after each newsflash. Thank you. Oh, really wonderful.
There are all sorts of odd guests on the programme, but very odd guest indeed this morning. Mr. Sylvester McCoy, who thinks he's a motor car. Mr. McCoy, how long have you been a car? Really? As long as that, eh? What do your family and friends think of you being a motor car? You're very handy for shopping and weekend picnics. What sort of a car are you? What model are you? That's a new one on me. That old one. Mr. McCoy, what sort of condition are you in? Low mileage, taxed, many extras, one careful owner, used by a little old lady purely for shopping. Fine. Any special features? Any special features? Electric windows, servo-assisted kneecaps, and stereo armpits. Well, that sounds like... What? You've got a soft top, I know. It's a very, very soft top. What happens if it rains? Perhaps you'd be kind enough to take me to some sort of a test drive. Right in the back or the front? Get in the back. What's happened? Oh dear. He seems to have had a breakdown.
Thank you very much. And now for some mirth and mystic, and this is Mystic. Thank you very much. I'm going to do some wonderful tricks now. I'm going to attempt to do a trick that's never ever been performed on the stage because it's totally impossible. Honestly, and more than that, you can't do it. It's very hard. So now I'm going to ask for a volunteer from the audience. A volunteer from the audience. Well, step forward, please, from the cage. That's very fortuitous. Come forward and look at that. Now, I've never met you before in my life, have I?
No, you've never met me before in your life.
Well, how do you know it's me? Now then, you may be wondering what this box is for, and so am I. It's got nothing to do with the item. And this is the stuff. Now then, I'm going to attempt to do the disappearing basket trick, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give it to him in a hole like that, and I'm going to pass a blanket in front of you like that. ATV surplus army blanket, like that. I'm going to say the magic word, Sim Salabim, and before your very eyes, the basket will disappear. Sim!
I don't believe it can be done.
It can be done. Sim Salabim.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, that's all from Cooper's half minute. I thought that was very good. Should we bow?
Should we bow?
Very nice. That was very, very good. Well, I thought it was all right. You know, I don't think it warranted that.
Well, week after week you write in saying, why on earth do we have to be subjected to this appalling dribble week after week? Nevertheless, once again, we are going to bring him back. Sorry about that. Here he is, yes. S-P-I-T. Here's Spit
That's it, and here is my little dog, Spit. And this morning we're going to do a little song for you, which all the boys and girls at home and here can join in with. It's a very well-known song. You can join in the chorus, and it goes like this. This old dog, he has won. He's done knick-knacks on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he has two. He's done knick-knacks on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done three. He's done knick-knacks on a tree with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done four. He's done knick-knacks on the floor with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done five. Goodness me, his fur's alive with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done six. Just watch how he fetches sticks with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done seven. He'll be doing it up in heaven with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done eight. Couldn't you wait with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done nine. He's doing knick-knacks all the time with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky. This old dog, he's done 10. There he goes, he's off again with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a pie, watch it sailing through the sky.
A bonus, actually. You probably saw those lovely kestrels we had earlier on. We've got another natural history item now. These have actually been recently rediscovered. They're a form of life millions and millions of years old, like the coelacanth. They've just been rediscovered by a professor, in fact, from the north of the country, but in fact, Frankie couldn't make it, could he?
No, this was Professor Breen, who was...
beautiful looking thing.
Yes, well, he was, we'll tell the boys and girls, Professor of Oceanography at Toddington, up there in the Midlands, and who is now in charge of the fish tanks at Huddington's Chippy in Budleigh Salterton.
They are extraordinary. I mean, if you watch them carefully, they really are beautiful, aren't they?
Well, I think we better tell them what the names are first, Chris.
Yes.
The names of these fish are, of course, fleamers. Have a nice close shot at the tank. Now, they are not visible to the naked eye. Now, the thing about fleamers are, the police in all areas have been notified, these are highly dangerous fish. You can buy them, but only under licence from registered fish dealers that don't sell chips as well. Now, the one thing about these are, they are very vicious. Now, can you just use a piece of this audioscopic, which is a lens which fits over, just look over that, with that, on that glass here, through that, you can actually see them.
That's incredible.
Isn't it?
Incredible.
Now, you see the one tooth,
aren't they? Yeah.
that one tooth on the left, that is highly venomous, and that's actually what kills. Now, a lot of boys and girls, they think, oh, I'd love to have some of those. Now, I'll just show you, actually, that these fish, there are 3 in here, 2 males and 1. Yes, I have to be extremely careful. Just in here, in here is one. Now, if we go down... Did you see? Goodness, look at that. These are highly dangerous. I implore you, boys and girls, please. Look, that's very painful, sir. For goodness sake, don't go in to buy these fish. They are highly dangerous. Don't throw them into your mother's bath, or she'll... Well, there you are. Now, you want... And your daddy's bath would be even worse. No Christmas boxes. So there you are. Thank you very much indeed. Now, hold on. We'll just show you exactly how vicious these are. This is an ordinary apple, which at the moment is out of my reach. I can't even afford to buy them. We're going to drop it in here. Once again, I'm not going to make a mistake. I drop it in there. Now that apple, you see you are there.
Actually tearing
you see that? They are. They're eating lumps out of it. Now look at that there. Can you have a look at that? Look at that. Well, now that is absolutely incredible. In the space of... Can you imagine what it would do to your left leg? Can you imagine a footballer worth £250,000 in 2 minutes wouldn't even be able to hit a ball into the goal?
Fine.
There you are.
Thank you very much indeed. That was absolutely fascinating.
Well, that's what about Tiswas, the exciting things we bring you. Don't forget.
Shut up. Let's move on with a clip from Food of the Gods.
A kangaroo that eats those
fish. Here's a horror story called Food of the Gods.
This is the producer speaking.
I wish I could get rid of this, bro. I didn't want to come.
It's actually the Slipper and the Rose.
I don't know where place to go. There's no money in this. I'm only doing it for the wash.
Saturday is Tiswas, never a day to miss, 'cause Saturday is
We interrupt this commercial break to bring you a news flash.
Good morning. It's great to be back. British Leyland announced today that 19,000 brand new mini metros rolled off the assembly line. A spokesman said somebody forgot to put the handbrake on. It was nice to be back. I think I've just changed my outlook on the whole situation.
I
in the studio this morning. Yeah, what?
What do you get if you cross a steamroller and a tape measure?
I don't know. What do you get if you cross a steamroller and a tape measure?
Flat feet. They're like lightning, these chaps. They're very quick on their feet this morning. Obviously, we're going to get some great camera work lined up today.
It's competition time. The first
Competition time! Did he say competition time? It's competition time!
this week's under-8 competition. Mummy? Where is Mummy? Is that Daddy?
I think Daddy better come in and...
He's actually one of the youngest we've had. You're 3, aren't you? You're 3. I tell you what, you go to Daddy. We've got all your prizes here. You go to Daddy and there you are.
Maybe we talk to your brother.
Cry.
Right, this is the moment all you viewers have been waiting for. Every week we get loads of letters in saying we all love Sally's tricks. So now it's time for my trick, Chris.
Fine, son. Go on, go.
Chris, I've worked hard on this. Please, be enthusiastic. Help me.
Okay, go on, great. Sally's going to do one of her tricks, everybody at home.
Thank you. A postcard.
A postcard? It's a postcard, everybody! It's a trick with a postcard in.
Now, I bet you that you don't know how I can walk through this postcard.
Walk through a postcard? I don't believe it. Can't be done.
It can be done because I can walk through this postcard.
Incredible stuff.
Right, first of all, I fold the postcard.
Folds the postcard.
And now I start cutting.
She's gonna, with scissors, she's gonna cut the postcard with scissors. This is the stuff they want. She's gonna get a postcard. She's gonna walk through the postcard. She cuts it with scissors. Great stuff. This is what they want. Who needs Crossroads with this sort of stuff on? Eat your heart out, blankety blank. This is what they want. This is where the wasted millions in advertising are going. This is where Lou Gray's been going wrong. This is the stuff they want. Fantastic! She's got a pair of scissors. She's got a postcard. Fantastic! This is what they want. Absolutely incredible! Still in there, she's got a postcard and a pair of scissors. This is the stuff they want. No wonder Noel Edmonds is out of work. This is incredible. Fantastic stuff! Tiswas rules Europe!
I've done all the cutting.
Incredible! I can hardly wait! I can hardly speak! This is what they want! She's got
Open
the
the
postcard
postcard.
with the scissors! And any second now, I hope she's going to walk through it. Otherwise, I can't keep speaking like this for much longer. Hurry up, Sally, for God's sake!
I cut down
This
the
is
middle.
incredible! This is what they want. This is what the millions have been missing all these years. Logie bed, and she's opened it. And now she's going with a little tiny size, 14 feet, and dirty socks to walk through it. I don't believe it. That's incredible. That's absolutely amazing.
Quiz! What do you get if you cross the awful weight of Wuthering Heights with Roger's Thesaurus?
I don't know, Dr. David B. What do you get if you cross the authoress of Wuthering Heights with Roger's Thesaurus?
You get a one-day Saurus quiz!
Hey, Hootie Elbow, you're supposed to be so extra intelligent. What do
I
the
am.
following three words or expressions mean? Pas de deux.
That's father of twins.
Brandish.
That's another... Stop it. That's another word for a cereal. Oh, stop me. Oh, where were we?
What, please? Still right.
Shut up,
Shut up,
Lenny.
Henry.
You're in enough trouble.
We're still running.
Hey, Hootie Elbow, you're supposed to be so very intelligent. What do
am,
the following words or expressions mean? Pas de deux.
Father of twins.
Brandish.
62.
Hey, Hootie Elbow, you're supposed to be so very intelligent. What do the following words or expressions mean? Pas de deux.
Father of twins.
Brandish.
Oh, that's another word for a cereal bowl.
Crick.
Crick is the noise made by a Japanese camera.
Correct. Right, very quickly, I must say hello to a few people who've written in. Must say hello to Jackie Green from Stoke-on-Trent, who says, Dear Chris, I thoroughly enjoy your programme. It's very fun. I love all the cartoons. I like Hootie Elbow. I like Flanny Folks. But I don't understand why Sally James never gets a custard pie.
I do.
Well, I think we can clear that up. It's no problem. Now, I've got another one here from Billy Thorpe of Woolpit. Now, he says, could you please do me a favour, Chris? I thoroughly enjoy the show. I like Algernon Razzmatazz. Who is the Phantom Flamfling? He says a big PS at the end. But why doesn't Sally James get enough custard pie? Well, I think that's fairly straightforward. So that's you done, Billy. As you know, on this programme, we try and help people. Tony West
How
from
many other
Liverpool
people
has
are
been saying,
running, Chris?
last week Chris had a lot of spaghetti poured over him. I
Oh,
love things like
no.
that. But it would please me much more if Sally J. Well, I think we can arrange that. That shouldn't be any problem. So that's for little Tony West from Liverpool. Now, Will Pitt here from Dudley, he writes in saying, I thoroughly enjoy the show. My favourite bit is the cartoons, but I do also like all the mucking about that goes on at the desk with the kids' ears, it says. I don't quite understand what that means.
What's
But
coming next?
I don't like the bits where Sally James always seems to run out of the way when the muck's coming in. Can you give her a bucket of baked beans? Well, it's a dark pleasure. Yes, you've had a lot of people writing in about baked beans. This is also for Nora Niceness of Netherton, and also Algernon Spinks from Uttoxeter, and also Clarissa Clutterbuck from Carlisle, and they all wanted the baked beans. Now, Semolina got a lot of mail as well. David McKellar, morning David. Sorry I didn't ring you last night in Cardiff, the phone was a bit funny. No, he said, whatever you do, don't pour Semolina over Sally. Well, not to worry, we've done that one.
Oh, there are a lot of people who have written in saying, can they have semolina?
Can I have some water?
Nigel Baverstock.
Water, please.
Yes, in a minute, it'll be our pleasure. Nigel Baverstock of Liverpool says, I'd like to see someone with a whole bucket of semolina thrown at her from close range. Well, I think we can manage that without any problem at all. Great. Well, there you are. That's just caught up on a bit of your mail. Thanks very much. Keep the mail rolling in, especially if it's things like that. I don't know who that's from, but she's obviously very grateful anyway. Hey, Sludge, you're from Calais. What's he saying?
Well, he wants to tell a joke, you see. And he's going to tell me the
dog
joke.
off now, it's all right.
He's going to tell me the joke, and I'm going to tell it to the camera.
Is he a nutter?
Once upon a time, there was a West Indian bus conductor named Doodah collecting his fares on the bus, and he collapsed and died. Now, he wants me to do the next part in a West Indian voice. So Doodah's mate said,
"Oh man, there's gonna be some trouble. There's gonna be some bother bit when Doodah's wife finds out about this man. There's gonna be pandemonium."
Ding bong, dang dong, dang do. Bing bong.
So Doodah's friend walked right to his house and rang the bell. And Doodah's wife opened the door, and Doodah's friend said,
"Guess who died on the bus today?
Doodah, Doodah, guess who died on the bus today? Doodah, Doodah.
Good morning and welcome to Flanorama, our regular look in depth at the changing political, economic and social structure of the world around us. Our guest this morning needs very little introduction, one of the foremost students of international affairs in the 20th century and senior opposition Under-Secretary for Europe without portfolio, the Phantom Flamflinger. Phantom, good morning, thank you for joining us. Can you tell me, what do you feel in the last 12 months Britain has done to alleviate the problem in Afghanistan? I see. It's an aggressive reply, perhaps as I expected. Do you feel this government under Margaret Thatcher has really done enough? You don't. How seriously do you view the latest batch of unemployment figures? As grim as that, eh? How bad do you see the figures getting by the end of 1981? Okay, well, I think that's covered the economy. Let's move on to overseas situation. How impressed are you, Phantom, by the new President of the United States? You don't like him a fat lot. Well, it's a forthright answer. Do you think there's any hope of a solution in the Gilbert and Ellice Islands? What about the development of the green pound? You couldn't care less. What about my money? Where does the green pound stand in relation to the strengthening of the yen? You've no idea. Where do you see us going from here? Over the pub for a drink. You're not about...
Now, down here is the Eiffel Tower, I believe. Straight down there. So we go and have a look. You want to go up it? Up the tower? All right. Come on, son. Down this way. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la.
Interdit aux chiens.
Well, I've got to go this way.
Interdit.
I'll have to find another way. I tell you what, I don't know how people ever get across the road in Paris. It's incredible. They're maniacs. The only good thing about Paris is at least you can go around quietly. You can say Compost Corner.
Compost corner!
And nobody says it back.
Quack, quack, bark. Quack, quack, bark. Quack, quack, bark. Quack, quack, bark. Quack, 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 bark. Quack, 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 bark.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Compost Corner. Later on during the morning, you'll get your chance to win a very special Compost Corner T-shirt. We'll also be giving you the results of last week's Compost Corner crossword competition. And we'll also be picking Compost Corner Bunny Girl of the Month. First, it's my very special privilege to introduce, or reintroduce, in fact, on Compost Corner, a very special, he'd worry me if he was mine, a very special guest, Mr. David Bellamy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really wonderful to be back here on Compost Corner. And may I say how marvellous it is to be back here on Compost Corner. Thank you very much.
What are you going to show us today? It's a particularly interesting time of the year for the garden.
Yeah, we've got a wonderful opportunity to examine the little plants that we've got in our garden. First of all, let me come over here. This is a Sylvester's plant, and it's really wonderful. Have a look at the little base of the stem. As you can see, at the base of the plant, it's a really big plant, so you need a lot of pot to put it in. Now, we've got these little hair-like substances down here, and it makes funny little noises. This proves that we can communicate with plants. It's really wonderful. Now, as we get to the top part of the plant, it's really wonderful. Look at that. It's really, but it develops a couple of disgusting little habits that we've got to stop in the order of before it goes too far. Thank you very much. Now, all we need now to make sure that it's well fertilised is my old friend pig manure. Get it in your hand, splash it all over.
That's the wrong impression.
Sorry. Really? Oh, sorry. Well, it's really wonderful to be back here on Compost Corner with my wonderful friend Pig Manure. Now, what you need to do...
This is Tiswas. I'm enjoying it enormously.
Right. Try a bit more gently, David. Troy.
It's a kid show. What you need is some Compost Corner pig manure. You get it all up the base of the plant, especially for these little hairs that go up and down the plant, and it's really wonderful. And now, once you've got it fertilised, all you need is your moisture. It's really wonderful. This is what makes it all worthwhile all year round. It's really... just a little bit of moisture. It's really wonderful. And you get it all over with the pig manure, and it's really wonderful.
2, 3, 4. Mule train, like clippity clopping through the wind and the rain. Seems as how they'll never stop. Clippity clop, clippity, 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 clippity clopping along. There we go then. Mule train, clippity clopping through the wind and the rain. There we go until they drop. Clippity clop, clippity, 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 clippity clopping along. Hey, come back, keep shaking, come back, keep shaking. Get along, mule, get along. Mule train, they're clippity-clopping down the mountain chain. Soon they're gonna reach the top. Clippity-clop, clippity, 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 clippity-clopping along. Swing back a little bit more, Miss Blackman, you're all right. There's a letter put the Get along, mule, get along.
About the mysterious epidemic which is spreading all over Britain. It appears that mysterious people are wandering into television studios and doing silly impressions of Frank Spencer. It's got to...
I've been having a bit of trouble, all right? How you doing? He's my brother.
And people keep doing his impression and sticking their finger up.
How you doing? All right? He's my little boy. I've been having a bit of trouble with Betty.
And it must stop because this epidemic must be...
I say. What is green, has 8 legs, and if it fell out of a tree, it would kill you?
We don't know, Frank. What is green? Got 8 legs, and if it fell out of a tree, would kill you.
Snooker devil.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I went to the psychiatrist the other day. He said, you're ugly. I said, I want a second opinion. He said, you're crackers too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this record proudly presents the 4 Bucketeers.
This is the song we lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong, we're happy as a king. We beat the drum as we march along, we clash the cymbal and bang the gong. We sing out strong, the bucket of water song.
Stand on one leg and point up at the sun. Grab hold of your nose, we're sure it must be fun. But no matter who or what you are, we know something you'll enjoy by far to sing out this song, the bucket of water song.
This is the song we lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong, we're happy as a king. We beat the drum as we march along, we clash the cymbal and bang the gong. We sing out strong, the bucket of water song.
Though life is hard, we do the best we can. Against evil we guard to help our fellow man. We put the baddies in their place, we fight the foes of the human race. But whatever the case, we take it in the face.
To the water pumps, march and get fresh water.
Are you sure this is what they want?
Ain't perfectly.
This is the song we lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong, we're happy as a king. We beat the drum as we march along, we clash the cymbal and bang the gong. We sing out strong, the bucket of water song. This is the song we lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong, we're happy as a king. We beat the drum as we march along, we clash the cymbal and bang the gong. We sing out strong, the bucket of water song. This is the song we lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong, we're happy as a king. We beat the drum as we march along, we clash the cymbal and bang the gong. We sing out strong, the bucket of water
Hello, good morning, and welcome to this, the very sad moment, this, because this is the final compost corner. As you know, last week we did the penultimate compost corner. And of course, it's such a long, long, long time now since we did that very, very first ever compost corner.
This Viking creature is really wonderful. It's really bright and alert, and just note the colourful foliage.
If I may say so, they look remarkably like a pair of dirty old greasy pyjamas.
Ah, well, you see, this is like most other plants. It tends to spend most of its time in its beds. In its bed, a flower in a bed. Well, I am dry this morning, Chris.
I'm sure we can rectify that. That's what I've just been...
Come back, the gag wasn't that funny. Thanks very much, Chris. Very refreshing.
Continue with the impression.
I'll try and continue.
Let's see, if it's going to do predictions. It's going to do predictions. Plants can't normally talk.
Oh, neither can I at this moment in time, Chris. Where was it? Now, the most remarkable thing about this plant, Chris, is its great power of foreseeing, hence the glasses.
What? Why should it have glasses?
Well, it's foreseeing. The glasses foreseeing. This is what they want.
Hang on, then I'll just
push the remote control
push
button.
a remote control button.
You're right, Chris.
Try another one, Chris. You might get a whib tickler.
The grape What's small and round and burns cakes? Alfred the Grape. What's small and round
Have
and
you
burns
noticed,
cakes?
Quiz?
Alfred the Grape.
Have you noticed, Quiz, that it never seems to laugh at its own jokes?
Nor does anybody else, I've noticed. I've seen it in cabaret.
But it does tend to giggle a lot, especially if you stick your finger up this little orifice. Here, have a go.
Oh, that's it again. It seems to be working, David. It seems to be working.
Get it out of there.
Which everybody knows stands for the condensed milk. Let me hear you sing this song. Come on, people, we can't go wrong. Let's get down. Dig it. Mash it up one time. Let's get down now and feel the groove. I love this stuff, I can really move. Come on, girls, in a second, let's see you go now. Algernon wants you to say okay. Algernon wants you to say okay. Clap your hands if you feel the beat. It's really neat. Come on, let's see ya. Algernon wants you to say okay. Algernon wants you to say okay. Let's get down and feel the groove. I love this stuff, I can really move. Oh.
Wonder actually, you know, we talk about going on summer holiday. We ourselves are going on holiday in not too many weeks' time. You'll be delighted to hear. But in fact, the flan flinger we just heard, the Phantom Flavor, is actually going on holiday today. Hooray! No more custard pie. I don't know what we can can see over there, they're actually just sort of packing and getting ready. There they are, the Flinger family. Nicely, those delightful little children. There they are, ready with their pies they're going to have on the beach, aren't they? No, actually, they seem to be taking things out as fast as the Flan Fling. Hang on, he seems to be losing. I don't quite know what's happening over there. Hang on a second. As fast as he's... he seems to have lost his temper completely with his children at this stage. Oh dear, hang on. The other two don't seem to be doing a fat lot. No, he's trying to pack those buckets and custard pies very nicely. I don't quite know what that one's doing. Horrid looking. No, he seems to be... dear, he seems to have lost his temper completely with that one as well. They're a funny family, actually. We met their mother this morning. We've now met the rest of the family. They really are pretty ghastly, actually, most of them. Anyway, they're getting ready, as you can see. There'll be no more custard pies for the next 2 weeks on this programme. It'll be lovely, quiet, disciplined broadcasting. They'll be off, of course, towards blue skies and golden beaches.
Hello, welcome back, and the most extraordinary scenes here in Studio 3, live from Birmingham. We've got all the adults from the audience actually doing the dying fly, in the corridor outside one of our studios. A more ridiculous sight I don't think I've ever seen. There's the man who normally makes the custard pies, but unfortunately, as the music started, he was unable to continue. So strong is the urge, the irresistible urge to do the dying fly. There's people scattered all over the building. There's Sally Jones, I don't quite know what she's doing. She's trying to put the finishing touches to her makeup. Trevor Reese was trying to do his football boot cleaning, but unfortunately that too was... Everything stops for the dying fly playing away. There's Oliver Spencer. I think... Oh, there's the Phantom Flamfling. He was actually just about to perpetrate some particularly ghastly, dastardly deed, and in fact... he too was struck down by the sheer irresistible power of the music. I can see David Soul, there's David Essex, I can just see Eddie Kidd on his motorbike upside down doing the dying fly. These really are the most extraordinary scenes that I think I've ever seen in this studio, and we must admit over the years we've had some pretty extraordinary scenes. Really, there's people all around me, just their legs and arms kicking in the air. This really is quite lovely. These ghastly children we brought in this morning from Manchester doing the dying fly. If you're wondering why I'm standing here not doing the dying fly, it's because I'm nobody's fault. I've got cotton wool in my ears, and in fact I can't hear this silly, awful, ghastly music, and in fact I'm going to stand up and take no notice of this nonsense whatsoever. I'll tell you what, underneath me there, they're getting very, very tired. They're starting to puff and blow.
In Oxford Street today, a suicidal Japanese fighter pilot crashed his plane. Pardon?
I changed these a long time ago, and it's really...
Well, good morning, Daddy. It's really nice to see you, and how's Mummy going on?
I've decided to come to give you a small lesson in how some tips how it's done.
Well, that's amazing. Well, why don't you sit down there, Mr. McDonald, and let's see if we can really get it on.
I mean, I'm not too sure, but should I try?
Let Makeup have a look at this. He has some smattering of grey, and he has a little... I've always wondered what this is. I always thought it was dirt. Yeah.
Sorry.
Can you let him read? Okay. Go on. Yes,
Would you listen carefully now?
Can I throw some water?
No. No water. No water.
The real gentleman.
I'm supposed to read this. Good morning, it says here. I'm terribly sorry about that. I wonder why. Reports are coming in that Mr. Albert Shortfuse, who is known as the human cannonball, was still stuck in the barrel of a cannon at Barnard Circus this morning. A doctor has tied a rope around his ankles and says he's certain that the man will pull through.
One for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. Hot love's on the way, honey, let me hear you say. for you.